It is Nobel Prize season, and even though Switzerland didn't get one, the chemistry one hits really close to home because it's literally the topic of my PhD. But first, let's have a look at the other 2 Nobel Prizes. The Medicine Nobel Prize went to these 3 researchers for investigating the immune system and the genes that actually help our immune cells differentiate the self from the non-self, or basically how our body knows to attack viruses, but not our own body, like in the case of autoimmune diseases. This has led the way to tons of therapies and treatments, which has helped thousands worldwide. So I would say this prize is definitely deserved. The prize in physics went to these 3 researchers for experiments they did in the 1980s about how big quantum systems can actually get and remain quantum. This research has paved the way to the next generation of quantum computers, as well as really improving quantum cryptography. A fun fact is that one of the Nobel Prize laureates could not be contacted because he was on a hike in the middle of nowhere, so it took a day to reach him. But now for my favorite of the year, chemistry. The prize went to these 3 researchers for the development of a new class of materials called metal organic frameworks, or MOFs. They kind of look like this. They're crystalline, porous, sponge-like materials that can do tons of different things, like capture water right from the desert air, they can capture CO2, they can transform a lot of chemicals into other chemicals, so the possibilities are endless. And I actually had the chance to meet 2 of the Nobel Prize laureates at a conference last year, so that's me, that's Susumu, and that's Omar. So really cool research. But I want to highlight a Swiss-based researcher who's the lead of my old lab I was working at EPFL, who's also investigating MOFs, but this time for removing heavy metals and pollutants from water streams and also selectively extracting gold from them. So really cool utilization of these materials and really important research for environmental applications. You might have actually seen an expo about these materials touring Switzerland a few years ago. So that's it for the Science Nobel Prizes, but the Peace Prize will be announced tomorrow on Friday. Who do you think deserves it? Drop it in the comment below. I know we're thinking of someone who definitely would have been worthy of getting it.